Welcome back to this week's episode of the Weekly Digest.
The Mouth of South.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Michaela. Let's meet this week's teacher.
So, Miss Boyer, where are you in the school?
I'm down in room 210.
What's been your favorite thing here at South?
I love my students when they have those aha moments. It's a lot of fun.
How long have you been here?
This is my second year teaching.
What do you like to do for fun?
I'm pretty outdoorsy. Quite literally, during the summer, I live in a van down by the river.
First off, I am 35 years old. I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
Wow, I'm hungry. What's for lunch this week?
And now, the weekly.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, come on, sloppy dough, you know, sloppy dough.
Let's go meet a new kid in South Middle School.
Andrew Summers.
What grade are you in?
8th.
What school did you come from?
Nichols Junior High in Arlington, Texas.
We heard that you were here during 6th and 7th grade and moved back to Texas. How different was it down in Texas than here?
We had to wear uniforms in Texas, and it was 7th and 8th grade in Texas.
What is something everyone should know about you?
I like orange.
Now on to Mrs. Cox with this week's Principal's Minute. So, Miss Cox, what do you think of South Middle School so far?
My first impressions are first bright, cheerful, lots of smiles, friendly faces, happy teachers, happy students.
Is there anything you'd want to say to the students of South Middle School?
I'd like to say I'm very impressed with what they've been working on for the 35 essentials. And some of the other things I really like are the threshold rule, where when they cross the threshold, they start working. But really, I've been so impressed by the students that have come up to me and introduced themselves. And it says a lot about you as a group of students and what you're going to do in the future, that you're able to do that. So I'm very happy to be here. And I'm looking forward to the springtime and all the activities. So I'd like to thank Dr. Ritter and Dr. Gilbert for inviting me to come to South and be with all of you.
On to Mr. Stat's Words of Wisdom.
Speaking of which, I have some words of wisdom for the good people. Don't always trust joggers. They're always the ones who find the dead bodies. Just saying.
Good morning, boys and girls. Here are your words of wisdom this week. Never take action when you're angry. Thank you and have a great day.
Come on, everybody!
The Polar Plunge will be on February 13th at 1:30. It will be at Sands Campground. March 11th, we're doing Red Racks at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Twist again, like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again, like we did last year. Do you remember when we really humming? Yeah, let's twist again.
Let's see some dank memes in this week's Meme Moment. Send your memes to eleadersms@gmail.com for your chance to win a sweet treat. And feel free to use our meme generator on our website at smseleaders.com/meme moment.
Now, let's hear from Mrs. Narrow.
Enrollment. I can tell you that it will be done by April for all grades, 6th grade, 7th grade to 8th grade, and then hopefully 5th to 6th grade as well. And that is where you sign up for the classes that you're going to take next year, depending on also what teachers recommend for you to take. Career fair. Hey, it's the 16th, 8th grade. We're going to have quite a few different people here. We're going to have, let me put my glasses on to see this. We're going to have welding people. We're going to have DJs here. We're going to have news reporters. We're going to have farmer. We're going to have marketing. We're going to have City Point Beauty Academy. We're going to have a cosmetologist. We're going to have EMT. We're going to have catastrophic claims insurance adjusters. I know one of them. And we're going to have performing arts. We're going to have pharmaceutical rep. We're going to have doctors, psychiatrists. Did I say that?
I don't think so.
Orthopedic surgeons, pharmacists. Anyway, recreational therapists, all kinds of things that 8th graders going to get to move around and see them talk about their wonderful lives and career. And more importantly, an elementary school counselor. Some of you might know very well if you went to Irving. Dun, 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 dun.
Attention all 8th graders. Are you interested in a career in transportation or engineering? Well, the Missouri Department of Transportation has a great opportunity for you this summer. In July, you could go to Lincoln University in Jefferson City, Missouri, along with 29 other high school students from across the state. There you will participate in various hands-on experiments, competitive projects, and will get to go on several field trips while you learn all about the exciting careers available to you. The best part about this entire thing, it's free. If this seems like something you're interested in, stop by Miss Shelton's room, room 107, for an application.
Here's this week's Questions from the Hallway.
Hi y'all, I'm Brandon with the Random Questions, and the random question of the week is, what do you like about Valentine's Day?
What I like about Valentine's Day? I like candy.
Flim!
Mailboxes.
What I like about Valentine's Day is the fact that you get to show someone that you appreciate them.
I like to get chocolates.
Thanks.
I guess I would go for the caramel chocolates. I mean, those are my favorite. That's my favorite thing about Valentine's Day. I'm gonna have to go with chocolates too. Well, for Valentine's Day, I like the chocolate the chocolate covered strawberries, because I can give it to my mom or my brothers or my sisters or my dad, and they'll love it.
Now we see the most interesting man in the world in his natural habitat.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
Greetings, my friends. You know, it's not easy being the world's most interesting man. One of the requirements is that you have to be exceptionally good looking. I think I look pretty good, considering that when I was a young man, my face caught on fire and the fireman put it out with an axe. Stay healthy, my friends.
Here's this week's Random Fact. So, Mr. Stout, what are the requirements for National Junior Honor Society?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I certainly want to encourage all students to do very well in your academics at South Middle School, no matter what grade you're in. But the requirements for Honor Society at South Middle School are you have to have a cumulative GPA in 7th grade. At the end of your 7th grade year, it needs to be a 3.5 out of 4. And that means you make a lot of A's and a few B's. And I know a lot of you can do that if you set your mind to it. So I hope many of you will do that. So at the end of the 7th grade year, going into the 8th grade year, at the very beginning of the semester, we gather a report that tells us the students that have a 3.5 cumulative grade point average, and I send a letter to the parents inviting the student to come and be a member of the Honor Society. And then with that letter you'll get a copy of the bylaws telling you all the requirements that we have. But I just want to encourage everyone to get the best grades you can and take school seriously. Thank you very much.
And now we go to Levi and Zach with Currently Current.
Hello, and welcome back to Currently Current. He's Zach, and he's Levi. Okay, well, the first thing found that he was, drum roll, please. Nobody found the doctor because somebody found the Dr. G's head. Isaiah Notterer. I think I said that right. I hope I did not butcher your name. Please report to Mr. Mortgage Room 806 to receive your prize. Dr. G's head was in the manufactured week on the side of the plane wing in the skydiving scene. What's the phone? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Hello there, Levi.
Is Levi dead?
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Why?
Good question. Anything else I can do for you?
Answer my question.
I'm not sure I understand.
I'm not sure I understand. Why does he need to unlock the iPhone?
You're in good company.
What?
Good question. Anything else I can do for you?
Answer my question.
I'm not sure I understand.
I don't understand either. This week's random days are February 11th, Make a Friend Day. My buddy over here. February 12th, National Lost Penny Day. It's also Abraham Lincoln's birthday. And Levi's date of death. February 13th, get a different name day. My name is now Frank, and Levi's name is now Kevin. Oh well, Star Wars Episode 8 finally has an official... Star Wars Episode 8 finally has an official title. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. The title was revealed on January 23rd, 2017, and made, and most of the characters from the last...
No. What happened?
What happened? Star Wars Episode 8 finally has an official title. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. The title was revealed on January 23rd, 2017, and most of the characters from the previous movie will be in there, except for Han Solo, because... And Princess Leia will be in the movie. Carrie Fisher filmed all of her scenes for her death. Also, you know what? Just a second. I bet you that the next movie is gonna be called From His Nap. That's because we'd have The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi from his nap.
Okay, so Sunday, February 5th, was the Super Bowl. Super Bowl set many records this year as far as Tom Brady has become the only person, along with his coach, to win 5 Super Bowls. Not the team though. The team with the most Super Bowls won, I believe, is the Steelers. As this was the first Super Bowl that has ever gone into overtime.
Which is
it took
surprising.
50 Super Bowls to go into no overtime.
Yeah, really surprising.
We heard you the first time, Zach.
No, you didn't.
Now, we gotta do this again. I don't know why we started with the news. Why did we start with the news, Zach?
Get up and down, lose that sound. My DJ gonna break it down. Get up, get down, lose that tone. Go the bass. Wow, wow.
And now, the selfie second.
If you would like to be a part of the Selfie Second, hashtag your selfies of you and your friends on Instagram with hashtag SMS Selfie Second, or email them to us at eleadersms@gmail.com. Let's see what's on the calendar for this week. February 13th, 14th, and 16th, 7th grade boys basketball has a Tri-County tournament at North.
February 13th, 14th, and 16th, 8th grade boys basketball has a Tri-County tournament at Neosho.
Tuesday, February 14th, we have a half day because of Valentine's Day.
Wednesday, February 15th, is the 8th grade high school tour.
Wednesday, February 15th, and Thursday, February 16th, are parent-teacher conferences from 4 to 7:30. Make sure and be on your best behavior.
Thursday, February 16th, is 8th grade career day.
And Friday, February 17th, we have no school.
Don't forget, you can be a part of the SMS Weekly Digest. Just send any pictures or video of your classes turning it up to eleadersms@gmail.com.
Would you like to see more projects by the e-leaders? Check out our website at smseleaders.com.